It was a different time, a different enemy. 60 men from Tier 1 teams were sent to face down a force of 500 enemy fighters. Their objective? To force the enemy back from a civilian hospital and keep its occupants alive. For 3 days, they held their ground. But the enemy's numbers were too great. The 60 were cut down to 15. They wouldn't last another night, and the enemy knew it. Under the cover of darkness, they evacuated the hospital, sending only one of their own to lead the way. The rest returned to the line and took up positions beneath the bodies of their fallen brothers. As they lay in wait, the blood from the dead poured over them. The sand stuck to their skin like a shroud, changing them, anointing them. When the enemy drew near, the remaining 14 rose out of the desert sand. They were like hunters that couldn't be seen, using stealth their enemies couldn't defend against. When the men ran dry of ammunition, they used their blades. And when the blades ran dull, they used their hands. When the dust and sand had settled, only one of the enemy had survived. He was picked up in the desert, wandering aimlessly, traumatized. He expressed warnings to others of a force so menacing and unbeatable, it could only be described as supernatural. He called them ghosts.
In Call of Duty Ghosts, the story is mostly told through the eyes of one single character, Logan Walker. Players assume the role of Logan for most of the game, with several other playable characters, including an astronaut specialist named Baker, Sergeant Thompson, a member of Icarus, and Logan's father, Elias Walker, with an all-new option to play as Riley, the first non-human playable character in the franchise. The multiplayer mode in Call of Duty Ghosts features changes from the previous Call of Duty games, as some new mechanics have been added to it. Maps now have areas that can be altered or destroyed. There's a nuke-like kill streak reward called the Chem Strike. The player can get the Odin kill streak by either getting a certain amount of kills or by killing the top player on the other team, and then completing various challenges after picking up a blue briefcase that is dropped. The sniper rifle scopes also have new dual render technology, allowing the player to see around the outside of the scope, although blurred when zoomed in. A new multiplayer type was revealed called Squads. This features a squad that the player can build, and the player can face other squads around the world. This mode can be played either solo or with other players, including friends. A squad consists of 10 different customizable characters. Squads can be utilized in unique game modes involving AI-controlled enemies and AI-controlled squad mates. The game mode includes Squad Assault, Safeguard, Safeguard Infinite, Squad vs Squad, and War Game. All of these modes can be played while online or offline. Call of Duty Ghosts features several staple multiplayer game modes while introducing several new game types, including Search and Rescue, Gun Game, Cranked, Free-for-All, Team Deathmatch, Search and Destroy, Domination, Team Tactical, Kill Confirmed, Infected, Blitz, Hunted Free-for-All, Ground War, and Drop Zone. Extinction is a new 4-player co-op mode which pits the players against various types of aliens, known all together as cryptids, in a base-defending survival-style map. The main goal is usually to destroy all the cryptid hives scattered across the map, with the exception of Awakening and Exodus. The former requires player scanning for obelisks in an area which need to be destroyed, while Exodus features generators which the player have to activate. Players choose from 4 different class types with unique traits and customizable loadouts. The players can level up their classes, unlocking more weapons and equipment for their loadouts. This mode is unlocked by finishing the first level of the campaign.
We're not gonna die here, come on! It's jammed! Help me out! Okay, 3, 2, 1, push!
Odin Control, the orbital weapon's got a successful test fire ping.
Roger, Mosley. Tracking weapon dry fire signal.
Hey Baker, here's our ride. Let's head in.
Payload, this is Odin Control. Ready to receive.
Odin Control, we're heading back to debrief the new crew.
Roger. We're prepping airlock C. Shuttle is in final docking sequence. Payload, 10 meters. Begin rotate. 5 meters, payload. 2 meters. 0 your rotation delta payload. Mosley, airlock C is ready for arrival.
Capturing. Talk back is barber pole. Begin retract.
Copy, payload.
Pressurizing airlock. Oh, I'm really looking forward to going home. What's it been? 3 months?
Payload, we have hard dock. And you part. Nice flight.
Hey, Baker, give me a hand with the unload.
Odin Lane, repeat contact.
Come on! Baker, this way!
On the shuttle! We have an enemy foothold on Odin control!
We need to move it! Down to Odin control, we are taking fire! Look out!
No!
Houston, they're Federation! They've broken the truce!
Odin control. Odin's kinetic rods are readying for launch. This is not a simulation.
We can't let them take control of Odin.
Odin control! Federation forces are now crew launchable!
Baker, look out! There's more of them!
Odin payload 1 uploading. Targeting Los Angeles. Locked. San Diego. Locked. Phoenix. Locked. Targeting Houston. Locked. Targeting Miami. Locked. Odin targeting solution to verify. Rod feed engaging. Estimated casualties
Shit! Odin's firing!
over 27 million.
They're uploading more targets to payloads 2, 3, and 4. Houston, what do we do?
Odin control. We have no choice. We're scuttling the station. I'm sorry, Mosley.
Copy, Houston. Baker, we need to
Initiating in 10
move!
seconds. All crew, get to a secure area.
Storage is
Station
reinforced.
detonation.
Follow me.
In 3, 2, 1. Odin control. Odin control. Are you copying?
Houston, it's Mosley. Baker and I are still here. Holy shit.
Copy, Mosley. Odin targeting on payloads 3 and 4 have been aborted. But payload 2 is still sequencing. Targeting locked. San Francisco, Denver, Kansas City, Chicago, Washington, D.C.
We're not done, Baker. Let's move to Odin and bring it down. I don't think we're making it home, Baker. Atlas main, how many degrees off axis to destabilize it?
23 degrees port or aft. But remote RCS systems are not responding.
23 degrees. Dump that tub in the ocean. How do I get this open? Hey, cover's off, Houston.
Ignite those RCS fuel lines.
You heard him, Baker! Fire! I got you, Baker! Just keep shooting!
15 degrees. 23 degrees. That's it. That's enough to drop it into the atmosphere. Specialist Mosley. Kira. We have LOS with the crew of Odin Control. Repeat, loss of signal with Odin Control.
him! Get across! Quick! Keep running, we can get through this! Through that house! We got a jump! Run upstairs, we have to get above ground! Get up here, Logan! Just keep running! Look out! Dad, we're okay! Come on, Logan! Get me now! We gotta get out of here! You're gonna be alright, son! Hold on, boys!
The Federation's rise to power had started years ago. When the great energy-producing deserts were destroyed, the world powers that depended on them collapsed, and in their wake, the Federation began to rise. The Federation united all of South America under one banner, and devoured everything in its path as it moved relentlessly to the north. After turning Odin against us, the Federation stood on the doorstep of America, poised for the kill. They thought we were weak, crippled, prey, waiting to be taken. We fought hard. We fought well. We fought them to a bloody stalemate. And here, just beyond the craters of No Man's Land, we find ourselves in a defensive war against a more powerful enemy.
Viking 6, you there? Hesh. Logan.
Copy. Yeah, we're here. Go ahead.
Reports are coming in. Dallas got overrun last night. Command wants another sweep of the wall ASAP.
Shit. Any survivors?
Negative.
Sorry I didn't wake you. Thought you could use a sleep. Quiet boy. Listen. Hey, Riley's got something. Grab your gear, let's move. Team 2, are you near our position?
Negative, we're outside. You boys got something?
Riley does. We're checking it now.
Raj, we'll secure the exit. 2-1 out.